Why would you do that?
We're in the endgame now.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Avengers 4. So today I'm going to go back over a video I did 7 months ago, just after Avengers Infinity War came out, and we spoke about why Hulk didn't actually do anything in this movie. So we now know Avengers 4 is sadly called EndGame. I know I kind of trolled the Annihilation title, but realistically the Annihilation title is much better than EndGame. The Russo brothers, it's nothing like anything that's been said. We have Doctor Strange saying we're now in Endgame, yet the closest thing was Avengers Forever. So can we trust anything that the Avengers Infinity War directors say? No. So now we've got more context of the idea that the strongest version of Hulk will be coming out to play in Avengers 4. Because he didn't come out to play in Infinity War. No idea what's going on there. So Avengers 4 needs to wrap up 21 movies, 10 years of Marvel's cinematic history, and it also needs to wrap up the 3-part Hulk story arc that started on Thor 3 and will end in Avengers 4, because Universal own the rights and there's never going to be a standalone Hulk movie. So in Thor 3, we see Hulk being the champion of Sakaar, the strongest Hulk we've ever seen. Then in Avengers Infinity War, they literally trash over his whole character development. They give Hulk less development, making him seem like a teenager. No, I don't want to come out. I don't want to come out. Bruce Banner kind of got more development. So we all know that in Avengers 4, like in the fake leak description for the first trailer, there was a massive fight between Hulk and Thanos, and that will actually happen. If it doesn't happen, I don't know what the Russo brothers are thinking. So Bruce Banner and the Hulk are the key to defeating Thanos in a way. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We are doing a giveaway for the Avengers Infinity War Blu-ray, or the Deadpool Super Duper 2, or Ant-Man or Wasp. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and comment down below who is your favorite hero or villain, and then you'll be entered and I will announce the next winner on Wednesday. So let's get into it. So we know from the leaked concept art that Hulk is going to become Professor Hulk. We see him in the Quantum Realm suits, which I've had confirmed by a very good source that they are real. So Hulk will be in the Professor Hulk suit. So we know he's going to become Professor Hulk, but Marvel generally merge and mix and match a lot of their characters, so he's most likely going to turn into Worldbreaker Hulk without them actually calling him Worldbreaker Hulk. So during Avengers Infinity War, we got the strongest version of Thor ever, until obviously Avengers 4, because it'd be stronger than that. But for some reason the Russo brothers decided to make Hulk the weakest character we've ever seen during Infinity War, which really annoyed a lot of people, because they made the supposed fake Wakandan scene when he's running with Avengers. But I think what's really happening there is Hulk is going to be in Wakanda, because this movie will end in Wakanda, because that fight that happened at the end of Infinity War, realistically by the time we get back to it in this Avengers 4, wouldn't have really happened. So the Russo brothers have been trying to do retcon by saying simply the Hulk is tired of being the fighting machine, and that's why he didn't come out. First off, I want to address this. I don't think this is true. I just realistically think they don't want to tell you the truth. So there is an interesting article I found on Reddit, which does give us more context to the Hulk not being sick of being a weapon. So let's go over what this Redditor actually said, because I believe it's got a lot more factual evidence than what the Russos simply just said when they brushed it off, like they brushed the Avengers 4 title off. Yeah, it's not Endgame, never been spoken, that it is Endgame. I really hope someone questions why they lied, because obviously I know they're under MDA and they don't want to ruin their own movie, but Avengers Endgame seriously does not ruin anything. Infinity War sounds a lot more tense than Endgame. So let's get into it. So the last 2 fights the Hulk had, he comes out on top against the giant wolf. During the fight for Asgard, he wins, yet is utterly useless against Hela and Surtur. So in his eyes, he's failed his friends by not being able to prevent the destruction of Asgard. Then a short while later, Thanos attacks the remaining Asgardians. This time, he can't even fight a single person. He is transported away, apparently leaving Thor to die. Although we know now that Thor didn't die, it is interesting, because I did that theory saying that was actually low-key teleporting away, not Hulk, because the Russo brothers for some reason changed a lot of the characteristics of Loki and Hulk during this movie. Which brings us back to Hulk's character development in Thor 3. He takes control and has spent more time than he's probably ever had to be the way he was as Hulk. Much of his experience with the Avengers thus far has been him trying to control him. When he goes too far, it's easy to see why he questions their friendship. But then Thor appears and treats the Hulk as an equal, or to the best of his ability, and they have a connection almost immediately after having a friend. Other than that, they try to humanize the Hulk for the first time ever. He fails in his eyes. Thor, spectacularly, twice. We've seen the Hulk is fairly dim-witted and childlike. So I'd like to say this. The reaction to such a perceived failure is only natural. Hulk won't come out because he's ashamed, he's afraid of failing again. He's hiding from his problems and emotions. Hulk is mad at himself for the first time and doesn't know how to deal with it, which causes him to hide in his room like a sulking Hulk teenager. I'd also like to add that Hulk probably feels underwhelmed on Earth because banished himself because he always said Hulk was too destructive for Earth. He even says Earth hates him, and Thor confirms it, even though he almost immediately takes it back. Then Hulk is forcibly transported back. Besides feeling like a failure, he is also dealing with being somewhere his other half has repeatedly told him is too dangerous for. So Hulk may even be afraid of himself at this point. All this leads up to the point would be traumatic for anyone. Basically, the Hulk is dealing with a lot right now. He essentially has the mind of a raging, angry teenager, so to speak. No other than the outlet Hulk Smash, which is being generally taught to be bad or even futile. So, we understand for sure if what the Russo brothers can now be said can be trusted, that everyone that didn't get as much screen time in Avengers Infinity War will get more screen time in Avengers 4. But then again, you go back to the title thing, and I'm really questioning everything they ever said. But hopefully, as a Hulk fan, we will be getting more Hulk in this movie. So, Worldbreaker Hulk is, so there's Worldbreaker Hulk and there's World War Hulk. Using his powers to a full extent, in other words, is just cutting loose. It's been hinted time and time again that Hulk emits gamma ray more and more when he gets angry. So in the comics, after the Illuminati, Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, Reed Richards banish Hulk from Earth. The spacecraft they used explodes, killing Hulk's pregnant wife, blaming Illuminati for her death, and significantly more powerful than ever before because of his time spent absorbing the more powerful radiation levels on planet Sakaar. Hulk returned even more powerful. So I think the way they could bring out and use in this storyline is somehow they could hurt Black Widow. Black Widow is a character that Hulk has an emotional attachment to. So Thanos could do this. Thanos will put Black Widow's life in danger, which will get Bruce really angry and will get him to Hulk out eventually, which will finally unleash the Hulk. But plot twist, it could just be a reality gem trick. Widow isn't actually dead, but the only problem with this is Hulk is immune to tricks. Thanos wants to unleash the Hulk like Loki did, if you remember. If this happens, it makes sense because Hulk would be himself. It would be the most powerful version of Hulk we have ever met. We want to see Worldbreaker Hulk or World War Hulk. So guys, if you got any other ideas of why Hulk didn't come out in that movie, I'm not buying the kind of he was sick and tired. I think it's more about the kind of the emotions that Hulk was going through. And I really think this is a way that Worldbreaker Hulk could actually come out. Something to do with Black Widow, him getting enraged. He wants a rematch. We want a rematch. He will Hulk smash anyone. But like I said, Hulk can beat anyone pretty much. So if they have Hulk beat Thanos, we know Thanos is permanently damaged due to the Infinity Gauntlet still being damaged that we've seen in the first trailer. So if Hulk smashes Thanos, takes him out, they rob the gauntlet off him, boom, game over. But I don't think it's going to be that simple. So guys, all you got to do is comment down below, how is Hulk going to Hulk out? What's going to make him Hulk out? Because at the moment they don't want to. I guess they could do the Professor Hulk storyline if they wanted to, where Hulk is aware of Bruce Banner and they work as one. They need to work as one to become as powerful as they can. So this is just an updated version of a video I did a while ago. I really think Black Widow will be centric to the storyline of Hulk returning. I don't think they're going to kill Black Widow off. Black Widow's movie is going to start shooting very soon, I believe. It's scheduled for 2020, something like that. It's going to be coming out sooner than you guys think, and it will be a movie that is set in the past. So even if Black Widow does die in this movie, it doesn't mean she can't have her own movie inside the MCU, because they can always set movies in the past, hence why the Captain Marvel movie will be set in the 90s and we're currently in the 20th century. So guys, I've got lots of theory videos planned for over the Christmas period for you guys to hopefully enjoy if you do watch my channel. I know a couple of you guys watch the channel. So guys, thanks for all the support. So like I say guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you Hulk smashers in another video very soon. Catch ya later.